Trailhead once more. A couple new faces, Emery and
I totally look like a dude.
Rachel.
I look like a
Y'all. It's a balmy 42 degrees up on the pass this day. Nice clouds overhead. Perfect weather for an overnight backpacking trip.
I've been eating so much fruit this summer.
Sounds like a terrible album name. It sounds like a terrible album name. I was born to live on rocks. So, September is one of my favorite months to backpack. Less bugs, less heat, and less people. But it also means more unpredictable weather, colder weather, possibly snow, and unfortunately, around here in the mountains, it also signifies that winter is on its way. Backpacking season, at least summer backpacking season, is on its way out. But when the majority of the year is winter, you learn to appreciate every opportunity in the backcountry in Montana. How you feeling, Rachel? Enjoying the hike so far?
perfect weather.
Well, we just made it up to Albino Lake and found the best campsite we could. It's a little tucked into the trees. It's a little exposed up here, but not too shabby. But as you can see behind me, it's a great view of Becker Lake. So this will be our home for the night. All right, so up here the trees weren't quite big enough to do a single bear hang, so I stretched mine across 2 trees. Not perfect, but it's within the limits. It should have worked pretty well. I'm proud of it. Well, I guess that makes sense. So what's for lunch? Emery's still in the tent. Let me check in a minute. Alright, so I'm not sure if you can see him, but my climbing partners are back there getting in touch with their inner mountain goat. So I didn't feel like climbing up there, so I'm kind of hanging out down here. The campsite is back there, and the lake is down there. Oh no, it's been a really nice day. Balmy 42 degrees. Windy, overcast, kind of spitting a little bit of rain, but right now, not too shabby. You know what? It's been a great trip. Rachel and Emery are a lot of fun to hang around with, and even with the clouds, it's really a beautiful view. Really happy, great trip. So, not too long, kind of relatively flat, just a couple climbs here and there. But just a good, quick overnighter. Lots of fun stories. Just kind of sitting around. Gonna eat dinner here in a little bit. Probably go down, look at the lake here in a little while, and just take in the scenery. When we first got here, there were quite a few people, but most of them have cleared out, probably because of the weather, which is just fine with us. So, and we came from down there. So there's a camp down there. Climbed up a little ways. But I'm not ashamed to admit I am afraid of heights. You know, though I could probably make it up there, I don't think it would be much fun for me to come back down. The girls win on this round. They got a little sweet and sour pork. What are you eating for dinner, Emery?
Pad Thai and Himalayan lentils.
Ooh, fancy. And you're eating the same thing, I assume.
Yeah.
So what was your favorite part of the trip so far?
I think when the sun came out just a little bit ago, and we really got to see what a beautiful location we're in. This is awesome.
It is beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Rachel?
One sec, I'm lighting a stove.
Don't burn yourself.
Yeah, we're good. Probably the climbing up around on the rocks. I really enjoyed that.
Oh, the rock's back there.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
They made it up to the top. I'm
Well,
a big
sort of.
sissy and I'm afraid of heights and didn't go all the way up. So what's your least favorite part of the trip so far?
Getting pretty wet when we got rained on. That's never fun.
Nope.
Whatever the weird black thing is at the bottom of my stove that I'm not sure what it is.
Can't beat that dinner view. How are you guys doing this morning? I was talking to the mountain goats. About 20 feet. There's 4 of them. 2 adults and 2 kids. Aren't you guys all right? What you doing over there, Mr. Goat? Are you drinking up my pee from this morning for your breakfast? For the salt? It's cool, man. Whatever floats your goat. Eh? Get it? Float your goat? Yeah, you don't care. Another beautiful morning in the Beartooths. Well, after a long night of deep discussion around camp, and an overnight of cold weather and strange noises that turned out to be the mountain goats that we shared the morning with, we had some coffee, breakfast with mountain goats, and now we're off. It's a lot calmer than it was yesterday, not as windy. Still a little chilly and overcast, but it should be a good hike out.